Many horses right off the track will either be rusty to lunging or simply clueless. I will show you an effective, simple way to teach your horse to lunge both directions without having to fight them or frustrate yourself. The first thing I will do is teach my horse how to yield his hindquarters. This will actually aid in helping you with the lunging by teaching the horse where to put his feet by the cue you give him. To teach your horse to yield his hindquarters, I will grab the rope fairly close to the halter, look at his hind end, and ask him to move it by flagging my whip. I will also bump the halter if I do not have my horse's attention, and sometimes it will encourage the horse to start moving his feet. Do this several times, both directions, until your horse responds when you ask. Now we want to drive that hind end away from us. Start by tracking left, since this is always the easier direction for the horse. Give them some slack in the rope and move towards their hind and ask them to move off and away with your whip. Keep encouraging until they are trotting off in the circle. I like to start by keeping the circle fairly small until I know they know what is being asked of them. Then I will let the rope out and give them more space. After a few rounds, ask the horse to yield their hindquarters by taking away the slack in the rope and asking them to face you. You might need to pull or bump the rope a few times until they understand that you want them to stop and face you. Now we will change directions. Take up the slack in the rope again so the horse is a bit closer to you. Tracking right will be the tougher side, and it might take a few times. Same tactic. Give enough rope to move away, but not so much they will go flying off. I will again drive the hind end away by using the stick as encouragement. If they keep facing you, give them a little more slack in the rope to encourage them to move away. Once they move off, stay more towards their hindquarters to keep the encouragement forward, acting as a driving aid. If you step in front of their shoulder, they will turn the other way. So make sure you are standing more behind, acting as a driving aid. If they are pulling on the rope, bump the rope a few times in a give and take manner. You want to teach the horse to lunge around you and not pulling on you. Work on this several times both directions. Every time you try, they will get better and better. And then you can move on to the lunging that is more fun for both of you. You can teach them to change directions on their own with something as simple as just a spin of your body. Also, notice how loose the rope is and how the horse is still maintaining the same size circle. She is cued to me 100%. This is exactly what you want. This is one of my favorite exercises. The mare is so cued in, she knows what I'm going to ask for just by watching my hands. It almost becomes a game, and I do feel they enjoy it. I love how we can both be in motion at the same time, yet I still have 100% control over her the entire time. I love this exercise to gain focus and also works really well at getting some pent-up energy out of your horse. Also, if you're into liberty training, this is a great way to start.